a way to try to avoid complicity, when it's like, dude, you gotta start from the point that we're all complicit. We're complicit in violence. We're complicit in violence abroad. We're complicit in the murder of brown people all over the place. We're complicit in genocide that's happening here.
Yeah.
Our tax dollars, even if you don't pay taxes, when you buy fucking gum, your money goes to murder people. So you are complicit. And like, if you start there, instead of like, not me, I feel like it changes the conversation. It's not like, not me because my great-great-grandmother was Native. It's like, me, and I care a lot, and I care even more maybe because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go off on my capitalism rant, but I have a real concern that like capitalism is inherently violent, and therefore just trying to get by in the system becomes a violent act, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been really paying attention to like how when you exchange other things other than money, you offer your time and you offer your expertise and stuff, ultimately like as it retreats, there's like certain types of energetic effort that are valued more. And a lot of times it has to do with just who did it, just what that person looks like. It's like the person looks like a certain way, so I don't care what you did. I only care what they did. You know? I don't know. This isn't a conclusion.
Totally. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that the status quo is violent, and that you can't keep your peace by being inactive.
So did you vote?
Did I vote?
Yeah, do you care about voting? Does that matter to you? Do you think that's important? I don't mean to be challenging you. Like I have a lot of like concerns about all this shit. I just think about it a lot.
Yeah, totally. I don't think it's sustainable. Even states are too big to have like state ballots because
most of them are.
Yeah.
Like Rhode Island could maybe pull up.
Yeah, totally. You know, and for me, I don't feel comfortable having representatives.
That is
to, like,
supposedly representing you.
Yeah. I have never felt fully represented by any of our representatives.
Well, and by design, it's not a representative democracy, so you're not fully represented, right? It's a democratic republic, so basically what you're supposed to be nominating is like the people that know better than you. It's not like the people that will do what you want, really. It's like the people who will paternalize you in a way that's most comforting, which is probably a big part of the reason that Clinton couldn't get elected, but also...
But it's hard to, it's like, how many innocent children are they killing? Like...
And how many guilty children? The guilty children deserve life as well.
That's true. How many children in general?
I saw this little guilty child the other day, actually. It was yesterday in the airport. This child committed a federal crime. This was the cutest little felon. So all I saw was like she had already found the candy. She was at Starbucks. She found the candy and she like knew her mom wouldn't let her have it. So she just grabbed it. She's like 1.5. She grabbed it and she's running away with like M&Ms or something. She's just running as fast. And her mom almost can't catch her. She's running. I'm just like, wow. You got fast hands, little felon. That was amazing. Yeah. I got sidetracked. I forget where we were at. Oh, how many innocent children are being murdered? Are you talking about Syria?
I'm talking about a lot of places, like wherever the U.S. has their hands, and you know, even
because like here's the thing, I can't let this conversation go on any further without acknowledging you don't have to leave the country to witness the state-sanctioned violence. And there's a thing where like I was actually going around saying like I'm trying to kick off the race wars. You know, I was like reading passages from Salinger and being like trying to kick off the race wars, and I'm not doing that anymore because it happened. They're happening. But the thing is like, first of all, they're already going on, and second of all, people talk about hate crimes. Hate crimes aren't that scary to me. They're scary. They really are. And when they happen to other people, they're really scary. Hate crime to me, you know, would be shitty, but like, it's at least an excuse to fight. You know, it's like a good reason to really like. I talk about a lot of stuff, and like, if you're gonna try to come at anyone in my frame, like, I think differently about violence than I did a while ago. But what really bothers me is the ordered and approved and organized funding of the genocide of Black and brown people here and abroad, but here specifically. And the fact that one thing if some random dude wants to come up and like shoot a kid in the stomach or whatever the fuck happened in West Virginia and happened in Ohio and happened, you know what I mean, whatever. It's happening all over the fucking place. But it's a different thing when we all want to go to sleep and wake up and pay for the guns and pay for the bullets and pay for the time. Pay for the time of these people who are like systematically committing a genocide, and we approve of it by paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, that distinction, I feel like enough people don't make. So it's like, yeah, like, you know, in Syria, they just like, what, they killed like 60 people who it turned out were just chilling, were just people. They're fucking bombing whatever hospitals or whatever, but like, right here, dude, it's right here.
Yeah.
I mean, like the fucking water, spraying people with ice cold water, that's like something that kind of seizes the consciousness a little bit. I'm kind of surprised they weren't just shooting people. I mean, I guess there's like a lot of white people there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was on the bridge that night.
Was that only one night?
That they did the. Yeah, I mean, I was up there for 4 hours. I talked to people who were up there for 8 hours. It like went well into the morning, and then I woke up like 6 a.m. because there was like another call, and then a bunch of us started like mobbing up to the bridge. I guess the police were trying to like walk through the barricade to like grab the like 8 people left on the bridge, holding down the fire. And but as soon as they saw like 40 to 50 people mobbing up, they like went back to their side of the barricade, and then we just kind of held space there.
Sounds like Selma.
Until the I don't know. I guess the elders like told us to leave. It's the bureaucracy.
Is there a bureaucracy there?
Yeah. There was just a lot of cultural restrictions that made it hard.
What do you mean by that?
I just want to be really careful what I say.
Here, I'm gonna pause this.